What's up, fams? Welcome back to the channel, and shout out to the notification gang. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, because this is what we do, and we do it daily. God dang, fams, now it's getting serious out here. It's looking like a war may be happening at any moment. Okay, chat niggas, which is AK's crew. I may be able to assist you guys with some resources. I'm working on getting you guys some camouflage. I got a friend that may be able to get you guys a few of those body molds, you know what I'm saying? AKA those Philly gangster guts that you guys can put on and blend in. And I may be able to get you guys a couple fake Philly beards, so that way you guys can blend in, because it's looking like it may be the chat niggas versus the dream chasers. Now, all jokes aside, I don't want to see AK get ran down on, nothing like that. I don't want to see that. Now, this ain't directed at the gang, but I gotta fire a few shots, y'all. If you didn't like my joke, go suck off a chicken, you sensitive, moist baby boys. So there's been beef between Akademiks and Meek Mill for a little time. I mean, some people would say that this whole thing first started off when Meek Mill was beefing with Drake, and Meek Mill didn't like a lot of stuff that was going on. He felt like everyone was making him the butt of every joke, right? Now, although Akademiks had nothing to do with that, a lot of people on his Instagram account were doing so. Now, we'll get into that in a second, but listen to this interview that Meek Mill did, and you'll see what he said he's going to do to Akademiks.
Let's solidify what we talking about in our culture. Don't get to mixing all these little wild kids from all over part of the world and have them speaking on these little, because some of these bloggers, like, we need some fly bloggers too. Let's talk about it. We need some fly bloggers, because most of these bloggers, they on these blogs and they speaking on like our culture, and they don't know anything about it, and they tuning in, and some of them got influence. Like, I don't know, if you watch these little pages you watch, you might see Akademiks page. You'll see they post everybody's album. They ain't gonna post no Meek Mill album. There's a lot of them things they ain't posting my album, man. You know, when we see it, we have a little talk about it. But it's the game. Let's get it.
Now, when Meek Mill says something like that, maybe if you're not from the streets, or maybe if you didn't watch any mob movies, you really don't understand what he means by we're gonna have a talk, okay? He's talking about actually asking you questions like, so what was that about? And that could lead to something else. So Meek Mill and the Dream Chasers, they got upset with AK because around the time that Meek was beefing with Drake, a lot of people were clowning Meek. Like, at that point, it was the most popular thing to do. And I'm not gonna lie, man, maybe up until the last few months, a lot of people were still doing it, right? Lately, I've been trying to tell people, like, hey, you know, let's really think about who we're giving these L's to, such as Tyga, Meek Mill. Now, AK had this to say about the Meek Mill Dream Chaser situation.
So I post a new Meek snippet, and I said, new Meek Mill, it might have been DC 4.5 by that time. New Meek Mill DC 4.5 snippet. I said, fire or shit. Right? Because I always do that. That's my thing, right? Not only that, I said, who's he taking shots at? Tag him. That's when the fans get involved. Anyway, immediately, bro. I mean, fucking immediately. And to put it in context, because I don't want to just say shit to make him look crazy. I want to give the full truth. In 2 days before, I saw him got at Shade Room. Then I saw him got at Baller Alert. Baller Alert has said something about him and Nicki, or ran a story he didn't like. He commented on this shit like, yo, y'all lying. Shade Room had ran something else, and he commented by saying, yo, and I love you guys at Shade Room, but I'm just repeating what he said. He was like, y'all fat hoes over there, like, y'all get paid to make up lies on me. So he was kind of off the blogs already. But after I post that snippet, like the third day, he sends me a DM with a bunch of chaser dudes. It's a group DM. Okay, I call it a digital jumping, because, I mean, I'm not hard to, like, reach. Like, he could, if Meek wanted to talk to me on the phone right now, he could talk to me on the phone. I mean, he also doesn't need, like, everybody who's in the chases to witness the conversation. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it. But And I hate to do this, but I do have the conversation here. I want you guys to see it. All right, here's the conversation. January 19th, 5:31. This is Meek Mill. He says, yo, fam, if you ain't posting me in a positive way, listen and think about what he just said. This is January 19th, 2017. Yo, fam, if you're not posting me in a positive way, don't really post me. Tell me if I'm wrong. The nigga said, if you don't post me, you see, I'm confused. I didn't think I was posting me in a negative way, but he says clearly, if you don't post me in a positive way, don't post me at all. I don't want to have to use my tactics to pressure you from your little blogging, trying to make me look a certain way when you feel like it. I ain't with all that. I know it's your job, but you're going to have to be held responsible. You got a platform. Just giving you a heads up, fam, holla at one of them in this text when it comes to me. Now, I was confused by that message because it felt like, wait, are you saying I need to holla at your team before I post you now? Like, it sounded crazy to me, but I'm like, okay, so I'm trying to see what's up, right? I'm trying to see what's the issue. So I say, again, I'm posting hella snippets. I say, how I make you look a certain type of way? I post your snippets and your snaps when fans send it in or live stuff. That's about it recently. That's literally what it was.
Now, this situation really ended up escalating when O'Malley had some words for Akademiks while O'Malley was live streaming on Instagram.
I wouldn't even do nothing crazy to him. I'd just smack the shit out that nigga. I wouldn't even punch him. I'd just slap him.
Now, it appears that Akademiks still wanted to post Meek on his Insta, but when the whole O'Malley situation happened, he was like, whoa, 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 let me back off, right? And I can understand where Meek and AK are both coming from, because on Meek's hand, right, he's saying, look, there's a lot of hate for me right now. People are just posting L's on my name for no reason. People that don't even know me, maybe never heard my music, but they're Drake fans. And he's the hottest in the game right now, and they're just typing L's and poop emojis. So whenever Akademiks would share his music and ask people, hey, is this flames or is this poop? Most of the people at that time were just straight up spamming the poop emoji because it was the cool thing to do, and that was to hate on Meek Mill. So they were saying, yo, just change the captions a little bit, right? Don't ask people what they like about it, because if you do, majority of the people are going to say it's poop. Now, from a journalist position and someone that makes YouTube content, I don't want the artist to come to me and tell me what I can and can't post. If there's a story about you that's out there that someone else has already put out, why are you coming to me about me reporting on it? I'm just reporting on news that's already out there. I'm not making up stories about you. This stuff is already out there. So why are you coming at me and not going at TMZ? And I get this question a lot from different stands of certain artists out there. They'll say things like, Dom, like, why don't you post positive things, right? And I want you guys to answer this in the comment section. If I made a video on Drake donating money to a school, would you watch that video? Some of you guys will, but some of you guys will be like, oh, the title says Drake donates money to a school. I don't need to watch it, right? For the most part, people gravitate more towards the drama, the negative, because guess what? If they didn't, most of those artists will be putting out those kind of videos. People don't want to see that kind of stuff. So until the game is changed where people want to see positive things all the time, people are always going to gravitate towards the negative, because guess what? Anytime something negative happens, the video gets tons of views. People are searching it up on YouTube, trying to find out if they can see footage of it. People weren't searching up trying to see Kevin Hart doing nice things for his wife. People were searching up trying to see if Kevin Hart cheated on his wife, regardless of whether or not that happened. But you get what I'm saying here, man. People want to see the negative stuff. There's been many of times where I have put out positive videos. Some have done well, some have done horrible. But the thing is, I don't get enough of those videos coming in. Most of the artists out there, they're not putting out all these different videos of them doing this nice stuff because They know people rather see them sweep up money, throw money at thoughts, smoke a joint. Like, that's what people want to see from them. 21 Savage said it himself. He would probably rap positive if people wanted to see that. But until then, he's rapping about blowing someone's head off. You guys let me know what you think about this whole situation in the comment section below. And make sure you guys let me know what